Okay, we are back. I could not do Sonic and just not do Mario, so I'm gonna do the mainline Mario games now. I'm gonna rank at these games, kind of talk about my experience with them and where I place them. What's kind of crazy is looking at this tier list and looking at the games that are here. I don't think any of these are going to go in the bad or terrible category. You know, Mario tends to have a very consistent track record when it comes to, you know, his mainline platformers and whatnot. So, but yeah, without that being said, let's get into it. We're going to start with the original Super Mario Bros. This game is still it still holds up. Now, of course, we can't necessarily say it's one of the best. You know, I know there's a lot of nostalgia surrounding this. You know, this game is what essentially saved the video game industry back in the day. So with Mario Bros, historic significance. You know, that alone, we have to give it its props, and the game still holds up today. Like you can put a kid in front of Mario 1, and they will still have a good time with it. So I'm gonna put Mario 1 in the great category because it is a great platformer. Like I said, it's the one that kind of pioneered everything. So, all right. So what we have here is Mario 2 Lost Levels. Yeah, because like here, this is the USA one, and this is the Lost Levels. Lost Levels is a much harder game. I mean, I played Lost Levels and I got destroyed. So this is a game I've been meaning to revisit for a while. But I will say, despite the challenge, it is still a very fun platformer. I can't say it's as enjoyable as the original Super Mario Bros. Just based off of difficulty, but I'm gonna put it in the good category because I do feel like it is a fun game. Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. Not a huge fan of it. I remember playing this back in like middle school or elementary middle school, and just not really digging it that much. Like I didn't really like how I didn't really care for the Doki Doki Panic. I didn't really care for that gameplay style. So for me, I'm gonna put this in the okay category because Mario 2, I'm just not a big fan of it. Now I know some people are very nostalgic for Mario 2, and a couple of my friends, they actually say Mario 2 is their personal favorite. And I can understand it if you grew up with the game and you have a lot of memories with it, but me personally, I just don't share those memories. So Super Mario Bros. 3 is actually one of the best. I'm just going to put that right up there, one of the best. Mario 3, just when you think Mario couldn't get any higher, they put out Mario 3 and it just took the world by storm. You know, I think you all guys remember when Mario 3 was revealed during that movie. What is the name of that movie? I can't even think of the name of the movie now. Oh my god, it's gonna come to me later. But yeah, Mario 3 is definitely one of the best Mario games out there. So definitely play it. It's top tier. Super Mario World. Now I'm also gonna put this as one of the best. Now a lot of people tend to go back and forth between which game is better, Mario 3 or Super Mario World. I can go either way with this because some days I feel like Super Mario World is better, and then other days I feel like Super Mario Bros. 3 is better. So that just goes to kind of like show you like how the quality of these games have not diminished over time. So you know, Mario World introduced Yoshi. It took Mario out the Mushroom Kingdom. So I mean, Mario World, and also introduced a lot of new power-ups like the Cape Feather and a lot of other different things. So definitely I can see the argument between Mario 3 and Super Mario World. But I love them both. I think they're both phenomenal games, and I highly recommend you play them. Okay, we have Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, I'm gonna have to say is also one of the best. Is from a visual standpoint, is one of the most impressive looking games on the Super Nintendo. I think this is one of the ones that took advantage of the FX chip that can be found in some of the Super Nintendo cartridges, thus making the game more expensive. But Yoshi's Island is fun, and don't let the cutesy color book aesthetic fool you. This game is difficult. This game is not an easy run. Like, the minute you lose Baby Mario, he gets to crying, and you have to. It's a fun game though. So Yoshi's Island, I don't know if we can really consider this a Mario game because it's really starring Yoshi, but it is. They did consider it the sequel to Super Mario World. So this is considered Super Mario World 2 here in the United States. So we're gonna go ahead and put it, but for me, it is one of the best games that I played. So right here we have Super Mario Land. So this was the Game Boy game. I played this. I believe this one was not handled by Miyamoto, so it is a little bit different in terms of like the way it looks and different things like that. It's fun, but it's not a game I really go back to. So I'm going to put it in the okay category. Now, one thing that I do like about Mario Land, the first one, is that it puts Mario in like different vehicles. So like there's a level where you're on a, like you're in a ship or like a submarine. And there's another one where you're like in a plane. I thought those levels were really cool, but the game is very short. It's just not too much here. So I would say this game is okay. Mario in the 6 coins. Now, I believe this is the first game that introduced Wario. And this game, Miyamoto was back in the producer seat with this one. And I do feel like this game is a better game. And I will say, I feel like 6 coins is a little slept on. Like, I don't really hear a lot of people mention this when it comes to 2D Mario. I had a lot of fun with it. I love the power-ups they introduced here. I like the level design. I think it was a good game. So, Mario 64. Now, I reviewed Mario 64. I talked about Mario 64 on this channel. I did not grow up with Mario 64, so I really don't have a lot of nostalgia for it. Mario 64, it pioneered what 3D platformers were supposed to be. I get that. Without Mario 64, we probably wouldn't have Banjo-Kazooie. We probably wouldn't have Sonic Adventure. We probably wouldn't have a lot of games that we, or the formula for collectathons in general. Now, Mario 64... I can't deny its significance in the gaming industry, and people have a lot of nostalgia for it, and it still holds up surprisingly, kind of going back to this with the 3D All-Stars collection on Switch. I was kind of surprised at how well this held up, so I'm going to put it in great. Despite my personal issues with Mario 64, the camera, I'm going to chalk that up to it being the first of its kind, so I got to cut it some slack when it comes to that. So Mario 64, you're going to go in the great category. Mario 64 DS. I'm going to put it same, great. Now, I do like what they added here. The only issue that I had with Mario 64 DS is that when it initially came out, they expected you to control Mario with a directional pad. And that, if you know anything about 3D platformers, that does not work. So, Mario 64 DS is still a great game. I love everything they added with the characters and the characters having different characteristics, like Yoshi being able to, throw his eggs, and Wario being like the powerhouse character and all that. So they did add a lot of content to Mario 64, and also really enjoyed the mini games that they had for this as well. So pretty good stuff. Mario Sunshine, again, another Mario 3D platformer that I'm very hit or miss on. I do think from a level design standpoint and from like a control standpoint. No, I take that back. From a control standpoint, I think I prefer the controls of Mario 64. Mario Sunshine, I love aesthetically, and I love everything they added here and everything they tried to do with this one, but there were some issues that I had with some of the level design here, and Mario just feeling extremely stiff. There were those levels where it was pure 2D platforming, and for some reason, Mario just felt so stiff to me in those levels. But it's still a good game. I'm not going to hate on it. It is a great game. It's fun. A lot of people's favorites. It's not my favorite. So Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Y'all already know. I'm putting these as the absolute best. I feel like Mario Galaxy is the definitive 3D Mario experience. Mario Galaxy 2, to me, has better level design, but Mario Galaxy 1 is the better overall package, story-wise and all that. Mario Galaxy is phenomenal. I can easily pick up Mario Galaxy and just play it from start to finish, no problem whatsoever. Both of them. Mario Galaxy, to me, is just pure fun. Like, I love Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. To me, they are the definitive Mario experience. Like, I don't think Nintendo has ever made a game better than Mario. Well, at least in the Mario series, I don't think they ever made another Mario game as good as Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I just hope Galaxy 2 gets a Switch port. I really hope that they bring that over to the Switch because, man, those games are quality. All right, we have New Super Mario Bros. I do remember playing this on the DS when it came out. I'm going to put that in a great category. I like everything they introduced here. A lot of people were excited for this because before this came out, there wasn't a lot of 2D Mario representation. So when they put this out, it was kind of like a rebranding or a return to form when it comes to old school 2D Mario. And I like all the things they introduced, like the Mega Mushroom and all that. So to me, it's a great game. Now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is another great title. I like the co-op here. Me and my friends played a lot of local co-op with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, whether it was at birthday parties or get-togethers. And it's a fun game, man. Like, I really enjoy New New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, the levels, they did play it a bit safe. So, like, Super Mario Bros., the new Super Mario Bros. Series as a whole is pretty samey. So, I'm going to go ahead and put like all the Super Mario Bros. Games here, except U, because U, that's a whole different thing. But these 3 games, New Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and New Super Mario Bros. 2, there's not a lot that kind of differentiate them from each other. So they're all great 2D platformers. You know, I would just say pick one of these 3, and once you play one of these, you really don't have to play the other ones, with the exception of New Super Mario Bros. U, which I'm going to put it as one of the best. Now, just like I said, New Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and Wii are kind of samey. I feel like New Super Mario Bros. U really kind of switched things up. Number one, they had some great power-ups. I love the acorn suit. I love like the baby Yoshis. I love a lot of things about this game, like the different color Yoshis, the different things. And I felt like also this was the first 2D Mario game that we got in HD as well. So, you know, there was also that wow factor there. But man, out of all the new Super Mario Bros. Games, I feel like you had the highest amount of fun factors. So I'm gonna give out of the new series, I'm gonna give New Super Mario Bros. U the best. Super Mario Run, which is a mobile title. I remember when this came out on iOS, and a lot of people were excited because Nintendo is finally making mobile games for iPhone and Android. I'm gonna put it as okay. You know, when it comes to mobile titles, I'm not that big on them. Like I'm not really big on mobile gaming. But I will say I did play Mario Bros. I keep calling it Mario Bros. Run. I have played Super Mario Run, like at airports or just to kill time in general, like if I'm waiting on something. So it is a fun game for that, and you can play with one hand. And Mario kind of runs automatically. You just tap the screen for him to jump and things like that. So it is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Super Mario Land, Super Mario 3D Land, the 3DS game. So what I like about the lands, what I like about the 3D series, Land and World, it kind of takes the formula of like a 2D Mario game and puts it in the 3D space. So it's essentially like if you took Mario 3 or, you know, one of the classic Mario games and recreated it into a 3D game. And that's essentially what 3D Land and 3D World is. So with 3D Land, I did enjoy myself. It was one of the first games I got for my 3DS. I'm gonna put that in the great category because I did have a lot of fun. I did enjoy myself quite a bit. Yeah, we're gonna put that in great. 3D World though, we're gonna put that in the best because I absolutely love 3D World on Wii U. To me, it was definitely one of the best games that you can play. And honestly, with the Switch port coming out this week, I think that this game is gonna get even better with Bowser's Fury, and you know, with that, I'm super excited for that. And last but not least, we have Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is a return to form because a lot of people, as much as I love 3D World, a lot of people wanted Mario to kind of go back to the non-linear style of gameplay that you had in Sunshine and 64. You know, Galaxy was still a little bit more linear because you couldn't really do things in the order that you wanted to do. You know, Galaxy kind of put you on a preset path. Odyssey kind of brought it back to form with as far as like the 3D Marios. You know, one thing about Odyssey is that, you know, instead of Mario having traditional power-ups like your fire flower or your cloud flower, your ice flower, stuff like that, your power-ups were essentially the enemies that you interacted with. So you have this mechanic called Cappy, the cap with the eyes and stuff. You throw that at an enemy, and you essentially take control of that enemy, and that enemy acts as your power-up for you to progress. When you break it down like that, it is a very smart and innovative mechanic, and I love that. So I love the fact that I could take, like, number one, it's one of the most beautiful games on Switch. Let's just be real. It looks great. I love the fact that I can take over like a T-Rex. So I love the fact that I can just throw my hat at different things to kind of take control and see how different these things. So Mario Odyssey is going to get the utmost praise. I don't feel right putting in a great category. Mario Odyssey is definitely one of the best games for sure. So I'm just going to throw it right up there with one of the best because I did have a lot of fun with it. So as a recap, man, like I said, none of the games really hit the bad or the terrible category because Mario as much as I love Sonic, Mario does have a more consistent track record, like as far as the quality of games go. So as a recap, as my personal favorites, we have Mario Bros. 3, we have Super Mario World 1 and 2, Galaxy 1 and 2, Super Mario Bros. U, and 3D World, and last but not least, Odyssey. For the great category, we have the original Mario Brothers, Mario 64, 64DS, Super Mario Bros. Wii and 2, and the original 3D Land. For the good, we have Lost Levels, 6 Coins, Sunshine, and just for the okay, mediocre, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Land for the Game Boy, and then Super Mario Run, the mobile game. With that being said, guys, that is it. Let me know down in the comments if you have a differing opinion. Let me know where you would rank these games, just like I did with the Sonic one. I'm going to put the link for the tier list down in the description, so if you want to make your own tier list, definitely feel free to do so. But with that being said, y'all, I am out, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.